Now, the next pick the Raiders made in the draft on Saturday was in the pick 170, fifth rounder, and they got Chris Smith, the safety from Georgia. Now, just so you know, right up front, I gave this an A. Unbelievable that this kid dropped. Raiders had him again as a low second, top of the third grade. So did most teams. The problem is he just fell because of some other teams making some bad picks. This guy's a proven winner on a proven team against the highest level of competition in the SEC, made big plays in the national championship games. This kid's available. He's great in the locker room. He's a ferocious hitter. I mean, this guy reminds a lot of people of Duron Harmon. This was a great pick. In fact, Josh McDaniels, Dave Ziegler had other GMs around the league texting him, crap, you got this pick. And I got my phone right here. I want to read you a text that I got from an NFL executive after the Raiders made the pick. I'm going to clean the language up a little bit. Crap, that's not what he said. You just totally stole our guy. He'll start this year. Damn, great pick. And you go get Chris Smith. Now, let me tell you about this guy. He is ferocious. Now, I've heard a lot of people, well, so the people said that about Jonathan Abrams. Yep, they did. But he's not Jonathan Abrams. He's a thinker, not calling Jonathan Abrams stupid at all, but he played very physically, and at times you can't just play physically. The game of football is a mental game. He's both. He's not afraid to get in there and help a safety, and he's got the ability to do it. He's more quick than fast. So I know some people were critical of that, but the kid's a beast. He runs quick. He's fast. He's fine. But this kid's a guy I expect to compete immediately to get in that start. In fact, I'm just going to say it right now. I would say to you, by the end of the year, I expect Chris Smith to be a starter. So you're getting a starter in the first round and you want to dock him. I'm sorry. Again, Raiders, low second, high third grade. This is a guy they really like, but just some people picked some safeties that there were some safeties picked before him that didn't make a whole lot of sense. I know two NFL teams that had him as their second best safety on the board, really liked him a lot. And so I think the Raiders stole him, just literally stole this guy. And he's a great player. He already comes from a championship team. He knows what it takes. He's a super hard worker. So again, I like that pick and I give it an A. Now remember, this is on day 3 when they're supposed to be diamonds in the rough. So I agree with you, Aiden O'Connell is. But man, Jacorian Bennett, there's huge help in your secondary. I think he's your starting nickel right away. Potential to be a starting corner by the end of the year. Here's Chris Smith. That's a starter eventually in your backfield. And we're in day 3, people. Those are great picks.